Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank! What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato, and we have a very fun and special and splendiferous episode for everybody today.
Our most special angel we ever knew.
He's just our cherub little boy.
He's the funniest, sweetest boy in the whole wide world. It's Zac Amico.
Thank you. The bar is so low here for all those things. Funny, vaguely nice to people. Recognizing that maybe you should be nice to women sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like I would call you one of the nicest guys at Gas Digital.
I would easily call. I would put you
For sure.
I would put you and Ian Fidance in the top two of the nicest people that hang around here.
I personally have to throw Mike Harrington in there because he's super nice as well.
Yeah.
Mike's
I meant
very
just host of shows. Oh, Mike hosts a show. But I meant like someone that's like not like didn't start working at Gas.
Yeah.
Like I meant of like the people who are supposed to
Let's
be.
call us what we are. The talent.
The talent.
Another reason these fucking lights are on. The talent.
The reason you shitheads have air conditioning. You can tell them, Alex. You have a podcast.
Yeah, swing your clit around.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking tell him.
No.
Tell him why he's cold.
No.
Come on, hit him.
No, I want to be one of those nice talents.
Oh, she hasn't been in it long enough. I remember when I was the nice talent.
Never.
Back in '95.
Yep, never.
Man, how are you, Zach?
I'm doing really good. I love doing the show. You guys are the best.
We love having you. You're the funniest guy ever. I feel like we've spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
In the past week.
Not by choice.
Yeah, it's been forced. It's crazy because when I come into New York, there are specific people. I only see like the same 5 people every time I come.
Yeah.
There's not enough time.
That's the way you kind of want it.
Someone hit me up the other day and they said, "Hey, I didn't know you were in town." I go, "No shit, I didn't tell you." Like, I can't just be announcing. I do that when I go back home too. People are like, "You didn't let me know." I'm like, "I didn't."
It was so hard to see all of your family members in the few days that you were in town.
Well, yeah, she's Hispanic.
It's crazy. It was a crazy feat to
you
see
and
everyone.
census takers.
No, I mean it was quite literally. So you were making a joke. It is.
It was really difficult to get to see everybody. It was like, we got this guy at 4, and then we're going to take his kids to the beach, and my sister's going to meet us there with her kids, and then we'll bathe them all in the hotel room, and grandma's going to meet us.
And everyone has 85 last names.
Yes. Yep.
Out of control.
It was a lot.
It was too much.
Puerto Ricans are like Italians or no?
Italians. So I don't have. I feel like having no siblings, don't have like a traditional Italian upbringing in that sense. Like, but I am really close with all my second and like third cousins.
Right.
Like my parents also don't have any living siblings. I only have one first cousin, but I would say that I have like 27 cousins.
Wow.
I guess that's
pretty
the
Puerto
difference.
Rican.
But the difference is you guys all really truly are immediate family. You know what I mean? They're all your first cousins.
Oh yeah.
I don't have that. These are all like my third cousins.
I don't even.
You know what I mean?
I'll fight my third cousins right now. Fuck my third cousins. I'll talk to them. I'll fuck my third cousin. I don't know who they are.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, by the way.
Fucking your third cousin?
Fucking your third cousin.
I do. Say
Third, I want
third
to
cousin's
see the lineage.
really far down the line.
I don't know, man.
So that would mean that
you're okay with fucking your third cousin.
That would mean that you're
not you counting how
your
fuckable your cousin
Bad enough that you fucked the first 2.
It would mean that your great grandparents are siblings. I mean, that is so far down the line, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but we're one away from.
But we know.
Retarded.
But you know, and there's so many other people. Yeah.
No, I think that far apart, you wouldn't be retarded.
Yeah. So this is my thought on it.
People not.
If we know that if people are close enough, the kid's going to come out fucked up, right?
Why would you chance it?
Well, A, why would you chance it? B, how many generations do we not know already were probably pretty close the way We're one away from fucking it up.
I
you
feel
just
like
don't know who's who.
That's
it
true.
Could happen.
I agree.
All the time, though, with fourth cousin. A lot of people don't even know they're fourth cousins. Like you're saying.
If I found out after the fact, I'd give my cousin a couple more fucks.
Yeah.
Go buy fucks.
give
It's
him
my
a
boyfriend of
couple-
years, maybe my husband.
You have children with this man. You guys are in
He's
love.
gone.
He was your soulmate.
No.
You didn't know because your family, your lineage, they left Puerto
He's
Rico
Puerto
at
Rican. He's
different
gone.
times. They were.
He's what?
He's gone. He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just think it's far. That's so far down the line. How?
Well, they
know
say
how many
that when
third
people
cousin-
are related and they don't know, it's like a phenomena that people like. If you'll meet like a sister that you never met,
and
or
you'll
a
be
cousin you never
sexually
met,
attracted.
because your body is confusing the
Sexual attraction.
the family love that you naturally feel for people in your bloodline with sexual attraction.
Yep.
So that's why you'll see
Gross.
somebody who was like given up at birth, like, and they meet their sister years later and they fuck.
I've heard that story about a mom and a son.
I've heard that as
Oh
well.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Can we pull that up? The story of the mom that fucked her son?
No.
I think Mike's fighting Byron.
After she gave him up for adoption and got
Mike.
him back years later.
Yeah,
Mike, did you hear us?
she fucked him twice.
You did?
No, she didn't.
Okay. Yeah, she fucked him, and she had like a whole interview. I'm sure we'll be able to find it, but they were just attracted to each other.
How old was she? Was she of age to have her son's baby?
I think so. I think it was when he was like 19 he found her, and they fell in love, and she was like 40.
But they didn't know?
They knew at that point. They
They
met.
knew.
You watch the interview. Pull up the interview. We're in B
No.
Studio. The interview takes 45 minutes. The pod's over. Zach has to go. The pod's over. Sorry. What happened to good production where you could go while you're talking about it, the producer thinks about it ahead of time?
It's
Like,
a computer at Gas Digital. Type I. It's gonna fill in incest.
whatever happened to the days where you start talking about something, they already have it Googled because
It
they're
sounds like he's got
assuming what you're going to say.
something.
That's probably his iPad going
It
off.
sounds like a Pirates of the Caribbean trailer.
He's playing Candy Crush, and every time he turns the mic on, we hear it.
I found the story. I can't find this interview you're asking for, though. Give me just a second to look.
Mom fucks her son. Mom fucks her son interview. Try that.
Mitzi Atkinson.
I mean, I
It was
wouldn't
a
have given her
brown.
name.
It was a brown woman. It was a brown mom and son.
Wow. Yeah. Did you watch that documentary, Zach, about the doctor, the like fertility doctor who inseminated like 92 of his patients?
I've read about it. I didn't see the doc.
It's pretty solid.
I believe it.
It's pretty crazy because that was like a big concern there that they all lived within like a 25-mile radius. Basically, there was like 92 kids.
And he had some type of
Like
hereditary thing that's how they caught him, right?
Yeah.
That they all had something.
They all had something, and they were all getting like 23andMe and like ancestry done and connecting with each other that way. But he also had this weird Aryan thing. He was only doing it to like blonde-haired, blue-eyed women.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You could be one of his kids.
It was
Keep
a
it
wild
pure.
story.
Keep it pure, baby.
Yeah.
That 23andMe is fucking up serial killers too, because all old cold cases are getting reopened.
I don't
'Cause
understand
they're
when
like-
they say that. What do they mean?
Yeah, how does that work? Like with a family member's
So what's
DNA?
happening is like the grandkids of serial killers who never got caught just don't know, and they get a 23andMe. But you get 23andMe, they also send that to like the FBI.
Oh,
And the
and
FBI
the
goes,
DNA from the
"This
nephew matches the murderer's
the
DNA.
mystery DNA, and they put it together. That's how they just caught the Golden State Killer, the guy that Patton's wife was writing the book about.
So if I
They caught Patton Oswalt.
So if I hypothetically wanted to leave myself open to like committing a murder and getting away with it at some point in the future, getting a 23andMe
Huge
done,
mistake.
they
It's
would
putting
hold
your
on
shit-
to it forever.
It's putting your shit on file.
It's not,
Not
just
even that.
backtracked, but it's future tracked.
It's not even that. If anyone in your family gets one, or
Yeah.
any of your cousins gets one, they can still see someone related to this girl as the murderer.
someone in the building blocks of this DNA.
Because they
I
find
just
the
feel like
DNA.
in my family, I am probably not the obvious suspect. Like I got cousins who are kind of sketchy.
No one's saying anyone in your family murdered anyone.
Alex, did you
I
murder
don't know
somebody?
what's going on with Alex, where she is acting like we're accusing.
Did you
her. I'm
murder
just saying,
somebody and
I think
Hank
she's, like, so
found out?
stressed
And
out.
this is how all this
She
happened?
really wants to know.
This is why you're throwing your life away?
I'll say it right now. Someone in Alex's family murdered because the way she is concerned for them right now.
No,
she's
I'm
like,
just saying
it's
that-
no one in my family. She started moving her hands a lot. I was like,
just saying, I think I would be safe if my family member got a 23andMe test and I committed a murder. And
you wouldn't,
They're
is what we're
smart.
saying, because you can't outsmart genes. They're genes.
no, sure, they would know that it's a cousin, but they wouldn't be looking at me, is what I'm saying.
You're saying they would look at your other cousins?
They wouldn't look at the
Cousins
person who
first. Not anyone in
watches-
particular.
They
just-
wouldn't choose the person who's a producer for a podcast that rapes gay babies and be like, this is suspicious.
Listen, they're not gay before you rape them.
Oh my God.
That's how you made. That's the recipe.
Kim, we've never raped a gay baby on air.
Oh my God.
Still.
No, on land, on sea.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a gay raped baby.
That last pump was a little too hard.
Oh, wow. It's crazy that you can catch a serial killer like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, it was so much easier to get away with murder just such a short time ago, I feel. It gets harder every day. Cameras.
Now, if you're a serial killer, very impressive, I would like to say.
Either that or you just, I mean, that's why certain guys get away with it because they kill the people nobody's looking for.
homeless.
Hookers, homeless,
Yeah.
DL gay dudes. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
There was a
All
guy
the dads
in-
are like, I never saw him in the first place.
So there was a guy that just got caught in Canada.
Oh, what's his name?
That ain't my son.
There was a guy that got caught in Canada who used to be Santa Claus every year, and he had a contracting company. He did like landscaping, but he would kill Arab and Indian guys that he met at gay bars, and the families wouldn't claim the bodies because they would say, I think, your son was at a gay bar. And they're like, it can't be my son. So they never were looking for the guy because all these Middle Eastern families, the guys were either on the DL and they just went missing,
Right.
or the families would deny that it was them because they didn't want to
What
admit
if there
that they,
was one straight Arab that just went to go use the bathroom real quick?
There sure are a lot of men in this establishment. Oh, you guys have it right here. This is like our clubs, too.
Wow. Imagine hating gay people more than you want to claim the body of your deceased child.
Well, that happened in Pulse nightclub. That was a thing with Pulse nightclub. There was
No,
a few
really?
unclaimed bodies, I think, because
so sad.
some families were just like, we don't care.
Yeah,
That is
remember years
so
ago,
sad.
we interviewed Michael Alec on SDR, the club kid killer?
What?
Me and Ralph.
Who?
Michael Alec, he killed a drug dealer in the 90s. He was the movie Party Monster was based on him. Macaulay Culkin played him. And everyone knew he killed his drug dealer. And he chopped him up and put him in suitcases and threw him in the East River, not knowing he used a suitcase that was lined with cork. So it floated.
No.
And,
You got to test the suitcase.
but literally,
bro.
like in
You gotta get
page,
two of them, you test
Imagine
one
him
of
being a
them.
man
Yeah.
and being a serial
Yeah.
killer. It's like one step at
Yeah.
a time, sweetie.
in page 6, literally Michael Musto wrote a blind item that we know who killed his drug dealer.
Right.
And Michael Alec literally went to a party with the word guilty written on his face and kept not getting arrested because they didn't have a body. And then they found him months before. Well, they just found a fucking gay Puerto Rican body. And they're like, he's probably a drug dealer. Let's not look into it.
Whoa.
Probably a cartel murder.
Wow.
Whoa.
And they just had him on ice for months and nobody ID'd him.
That's
They
crazy.
had him on ice trying to take him back over the border.
They gave him 2 ice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Homophobia stinks.
Not woke Alex. She killed someone. I swear to God.
She's trying to change the subject.
She's been acting weird ever since. When has Alex ever been like, homophobia, not for me? She, they, Alex Scarlato.
See that?
It's like, dude, who
Call
are
me
you?
Shim.
That's my name. That's my name.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is wild. Fucking, I always think about,
Sorry.
I think about all the time, how many people, when you're walking through the city of New York, there are people,
That have
there's a
killed
few.
somebody, yeah.
There are a few of the people that have killed someone and gotten away with it. And they're all for different reasons. These faces that you see, you don't know. A guy could have killed someone who, raped his daughter and just killed the guy, never told the police, just fucking killed the guy. People have crazy stories. And then they're just the deli guy.
Yeah, but I feel like anybody who holds it in and like is able to truly never get caught, like they either have a really guilty conscience or their like ego is so fucking crazy.
I don't think so. I think if you killed someone for the right reason, I'd sleep at night. I'd be like, I got away.
I think the number of murders for the right reason compared to the number of murders for the wrong reason is way, it's a way crazy.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
but also
love to murder.
Kim's fucking nuts. So she could probably justify a murder way quicker than a regular
Give me a
person.
murder, I'll justify it.
Find a murder, Mike. Find the most recent murder headline and let Kim justify it.
This segment's called Murder. Okay. I'm bad at improv.
It's called Murder and
And
I was reading one this morning. This is a real story. I believe it happened in Atlanta where a guy
guilty.
A guy murdered a couple of employees because there was too much mayo on his sandwich.
mayo is annoying on a sandwich. It ruins the whole sandwich if you put too much.
Okay, wait.
I'll just say that.
We did this story on Rap, so I think I know what you're talking about. Was it a Subway?
Yes.
Okay, so
Did you promise yourself?
I'm going to justify this
Was that
one.
like your nutrition coach
No.
just now? You brought up Subway and I was like, Zach,
Zach-
now you know.
Okay, so there's more details to this.
Okay.
He killed two sisters working at a Subway in a Circle K gas station. Mm-hmm. And they were two sisters, one of which had their 5-year-old son at work with her.
Whoa.
So I'm just saying,
You shouldn't bring your kids to work.
there's no way that anything was getting done in this fucking Subway.
Exactly.
With these two fucking hens jawing at each other, probably being mean to people. Probably hold on, we're talking.
You and your sister April running a Subway with Carson running around.
yes.
Nothing's getting done in that fucking Subway.
They probably had the attitude of a TSA agent, I swear to God.
I'm seeing long nails. I'm seeing a lot of issues, and I could justify this. Because he probably even said light mayo.
And then they slapped it on and looked at him and slapped the sandwich.
Yeah.
And then he killed them, as he should have.
Yeah.
As you fucking should have. Okay.
And what?
I hate.
And by the way, still not the worst thing Subway's associated with.
No.
Sure, no, I get it. I feel like
And
It's
what a monster
crazy.
to bring your kid to Subway, the pedophile sandwich place.
It's crazy that I mean, I know it is the hackiest thing of all time, but like, you know what's crazy is like, when we just accept something, we're like, that's hacky. It's been said, but it's like, their thing was eat fresh. Like, that's crazy. That's how did they, God is a comedian. And he likes molester jokes, obviously. Why would Subway's thing be called Eat Fresh if the spokesperson was fucking kids? That's crazy.
that is really
That was
poetic.
written into the universe so we could all laugh after the fact.
That's true. And people never gave up on Subway after him either.
not
Ever.
good.
There was never a second where we were being like,
Subway is the people's Miss Lily's.
it's true.
There's this restaurant. We won't name names. It's called Miss Lily's. This is why I'll name names, because I'm going to talk shit about it, but I'm not going to talk shit about it. I will say right now.
Best fucking Jamaican food you could get in
But
this city.
don't give them. Don't jerk him off and let him come before you fucking invite him in.
So I
Alex.
like him to come twice sometimes.
Fuck, dude.
Build
Yeah,
it up
shit on
again.
him.
Start
The
over.
restaurant's called Mrs. Something's. It's a black restaurant.
Yes.
There's no Mrs. fucking Juanita's Dumplings, okay? It is
Right.
going to be, Mrs. is a black lady.
I don't think there's any Juanita's dumplings.
I know. But there's no Mrs. Chow's Dumplings.
Juanita's dumplings.
I bet it's good. I
I would eat there.
Yeah.
I'll say it. It would convince me. I'd be like, what's this about? That's a title. Juanita's Dumplings. Oh, man.
Lily's,
Miss
go
Lily's.
ahead.
We go there. I must have ordered food there 20, 30 times. 30 times on the dot it has been wrong. Every time. It's
Not when
never
you go in
right.
person, by the way. If you
When
sit
you go in
there,
person, it's great. They punish you for not going in
Yeah.
almost. They like don't give a shit if you're picking up to go. And and they're never, and I have to go back, and the guy like doesn't, and my order will be wrong. There'll be like someone's child in it. Like, it's so wrong that it's like, this is not even food from your restaurant.
yeah.
You put a McDonald's bag in here.
Yesterday, the guy actually guided us through what needs to. He was like, "Did you notice something needs to be fixed on my website? Can you? I heard that you complained to my employee about that, so I would like for you to take me through the steps to show me what was wrong with my website so that I could fix it."
Yeah, I go, one of the best things on your menu is not when you call and you talk to the receptionist, you go, I want to take an order for pickup because it's right by the studio. It's delicious food. We'll get to that. But you call and they say, no, you have to order online, and they hang up. And then you go online, your favorite thing's not online.
It's very frustrating.
That's annoying. So he made me sit through and fix his menu.
So
with
we call
him.
and we're like, "It's not online. Can we please just place an order over the phone?" And he was like, "No, but I could fix the menu online."
I was like, dude, please.
They had 10 minutes to get this food. It was so
Zach,
annoying.
have you eaten there?
No, I haven't.
The food is so, it has to be, you know, Ralph's a food snob. He says it's like some of the best Jamaican food in the city.
I get it over and over and over again.
It is.
It's so good.
Incredible, dude. Even that, you know, it's good when my favorite thing there is a salad.
The salad's great.
That's never been
All
a thing
the sides
for me.
are good.
Oh, God, it's so good.
It's out
But
of control.
and the girls are so hot. And the guys are so hot.
The waitresses
and the waiters and the bartenders.
I'm not looking at the men when I'm in there.
The manager's a pig. He's a really nice guy, actually. He's a really nice guy.
It's an actual pig. It's an actual pig running a restaurant full of Jamaican people. There's a hierarchy. There's beaches with loose pigs. One of them started a restaurant.
It's true. The food is so good. Listen, if you're in New York, go and eat there. I am not shitting on this place. I'm only shitting on their to-go service. It's the worst. The food is the best food I've ever had, and the vibe is immaculate.
It's
when
the
you
best.
Eat there.
It's amazing.
You feel like you're in Jamaica,
If
but,
you're not
but people are
attracted to
shitting
women
on the
yet,
sidewalk next to you.
you will become attracted to women when you're dining there.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I'll take that bet.
Go cure your gay at Miss Lily's.
You can cure your gay.
No, literally, they make you do it at the door. Very homophobic culture. No bomba class.
No Batiman.
No food for bomba class.
Dude, it is crazy to me how much money people spend to go to beaches with pigs all over them.
I want to do that.
You want to?
I love a little piggy. I like animals that aren't dogs and cats.
I feel like you can't have a regular beach day with pigs running all over the place. I get annoyed when I see a seagull.
Isn't it crazy that I'm more of an animal person when it's not a domestic animal?
She hates pets. Have we talked about
Yeah.
this?
It's odd, but I get it.
Do you think it makes me an evil person?
No, because I grew up with someone like that.
Oh, okay.
We had our pets were not allowed in the house growing up. So we had
Okay.
like a dog that was only allowed in my dad's shop.
Yeah.
Like my mom wouldn't let.
That's
like,
how
my
I'd
mom
have a
freaks
dog.
out. Like if a dog like jumps, like not a big dog, like a terrier or something, like tries to get my mom to pet it.
Mm-hmm.
She like freaks out. She does not like animals.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I could imagine myself with a dog where it's like my husband has his own. He's a welder and he works with his hands. He has like a lot of calluses.
This doesn't seem like it's about the dog, by the way.
It's not. It's
Tell us
not.
more about your husband.
He's got like calluses on his hands, and then he has a dog at a shop
Yeah.
that he leaves at the shop. It's like a hound, and it stays there.
Yeah, my dad was a welder who had a shop dog. You gonna fuck my dad?
No, fuck Zach's
Dude,
dad.
if Kim's my new mom, I'd be so happy.
Stepmommy Kim.
Which, by the way, not too different from our current relationship. I'm just in the back seat. Like, did she get to pick the music the whole ride? We were listening to rock and roll yesterday, and now I got to listen to. By the way, if any straight man listens to Drake, I am sus. That is the most girly music I've ever heard.
Drake is for the girls.
It's girl music. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with
At
girl
one point
music.
in the car, Chris from Brooklyn goes, "Can we play Pop Smoke? It's like Drake, but not so gay." He like still tried to make it music I liked.
I
was
can't
like,
believe
okay.
you put them through Drake the whole way.
I asked if anybody had any requests in the beginning of the ride, and then everybody's like, "No, it's fine." So
And
then
they-
I put on Drake, and then 2 hours in, they're like, "We're being tortured," and I'm like, "Well, fucking let me know." I don't even want to listen to Drake this long. I just don't know what else to put on.
You know what's crazy? I think I'm falling out of love with Drake.
Me too. I'm
And
getting
I
into
was
Kanye.
So
You're aging out.
I'm aging, out. I was so into Drake for so long to the point where his music hurt me to listen to. Like it was like painful. I was like, why is he singing this about other women when we should be hanging out? Like it was fucked up.
Yeah, you're
And
growing
now
out of your crush on him.
I'm completely just past.
You're probably a little old for him too.
Yeah.
Fair.
You grew
That's
out
fair.
of each other.
Well, you heard
actually.
it here first, Drake. You've missed your chance. I'm not gonna fuck you.
Hey, clip this and send this to Drake so he knows what he lost.
Send this to Drake.
He lost us both. If she's out, I'm out.
I'm
That's
tagging
our
Drake
rule.
in this clip.
Tag Drake. Listen, comment.
Everybody,
If you're watching
comment
this,
below.
and tag Drake. And
Do you and Mike have like a list of celebrities that you're allowed to cheat with?
Sure.
Who's yours?
I don't know if it's been discussed, but I'm sure that we would be on the
You have a
same
hall
page.
pass?
That if there was a dope celebrity that one of us could fuck, we would be for the other one.
What if it was
doing
the other one's favorite celebrity, though?
Sure, that's even better. Why would I not want him to fuck his favorite
No,
celebrity?
Your favorite.
Your favorite.
My favorite?
Yeah, like if you have a
That's
girl.
also cool for me too. Like, if Mike was gonna fuck Miley Cyrus, like I'd probably be into that.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike, do
kidding
you
me?
feel the same way?
Anything to be closer
If
to Miley.
If Alex fucked your hero, I don't think it's the same for guys. Is the thing.
You think I have heroes?
Well, if Alex fucked someone you thought was really cool,
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but whatever. If Alex wants to fuck a guy, he's probably decent.
that's such a gay answer.
Whatever.
That's such a gay
No,
answer
but he's
because
right, though.
you know what? But I don't think he's being honest.
No, I think he is.
No, if I think he would genuinely get mad. I think if he, who's the cool? I know you
truly
think
don't think
someone's
he would
cool.
get mad.
I know you're behind the mic pretending you
Yeah.
don't think someone's
No matter
cool.
who it is, it's an upgrade.
There's someone you think is cool in the world.
No, it would not.
Look
be
at Alex
an
in the background.
upgrade,
No,
first
he
of
doesn't
all.
think anyone's cool. No, he doesn't. He's never thought one person was cool.
I mean, give me an example of somebody who Alex would want to fuck. You think it would hurt my feelings?
It's not who Alex
John
would want to fuck.
Jones.
That's not what we're asking. Not who would Alex want to fuck.
John Jones just fucking.
That would hurt her way more than me.
John Jones crawling on all fours across your
Who's
house.
your favorite fighter?
I don't know, Brian Barberina. Like, you're not gonna fuck Brian Barberina.
See, it does bother him.
I mean, if she did,
No,
I would be.
I
But
think
if
he
she
meant that
did?
he's not my type.
Oh, but if she did,
I mean, honestly, I'd be like, look, you fucked the 17th best welterweight in the UFC. Like, do better, Alex. I'd be frustrated.
He'd be frustrated. It wasn't.
That your
somebody
hero's not
famous
good enough?
His hero's not good enough for me, is what he's saying.
I
and
love
I respect that.
I love that. That's a great. Actually,
That was a really good lateral move.
you
Mike.
know what,
I'm
Mike?
impressed.
I'll give it to you. I didn't think we could get there, but you got me too. You got a good one, Alex.
Yeah.
Now, put up a clip or something.
I have the woman talking about fucking her kid if you want that.
Oh no!
Oh, that's awesome. We did want a
Yeah,
clip.
let's see it.
I'm so curious about this story.
Oh, is this her? No, this is definitely
We
not
need
her.
volume.
But this is a woman who also fucked her.
Another one? This one's young too. How old's her kid?
This one's got I fucked my kid eyes. I gotta say, she's got those eyes.
Dude, you can't be fucking your kids like that.
Not with those eyes.
Well, I'm joined by Misty, who says
Her name's Misty, of course, like her vagina.
prison for having a sexual relationship with the 16-year-old son.
Oh no.
that she
He was underage.
reunited with
Not her having a pretend panic attack. I've done that
years
before,
ago.
Misty. I see the fakeness.
She says she is not the right candidate for
She's
prison
actually just coming at the thought of it happening.
or a lifetime on the sex offender registry. And why do you say that?
I don't do anything like this to be considered a criminal. I feel like this is more psychological.
What?
No.
And I know what I did was wrong. I understand.
That's her
that I
that
deserve
boy's
punishment.
girlfriend. She's all pissed.
I'm a disgusting person.
This is dark to do on
This-
Dr. Phil.
That
This lady is broken.
go back.
Yeah.
It
To-
feels so bad.
To feel this bad and then to still have to go on Dr. Phil for it to be aired, you're a different kind of person.
But you know if it was
Because there
more,
are other doctors who
Yeah.
aren't Phil.
Yeah, there's
You know what I
so
mean?
many,
Well, plus,
dude.
if it was
Most doctors,
Maury-
in fact, are not Phil.
Honey, go to Dr. Dill.
you know if it was Maury, they would bring out like a man dressed as a boy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
with like a propeller hat and a lollipop.
And be like, let us
and
feel
chase
your
her-
dick.
Chase her around like,
Yeah.
mommy.
Yeah, going to TV with your massive life problems is a real
Okay,
move.
so here's the thing. A, she's nuts. B, she's broken. C, 3 times as worse because she went, I should be on Dr. Phil to talk about
That's
this.
what I'm saying. Like,
I did a horrible thing and I'm disgusting.
Like, quite
now let me
literally-
get my face on TV.
go anywhere else. All right, we get it. This bitch is just, she is just, The one I saw, I'll tell you right now, the interview I saw, this lady didn't give a shit. It was this Mexican lady. She was dressed exactly like me right now that I'm thinking about it. She looked like me.
Pigtails and everything.
She looked like me, but if I was 40, still in denial, still in pigtails. And then
she looks like the Land O'Lakes butter lady.
yes. And then it was her son who was 20 who looked like a boy version of her, but 20. And then she was like, yeah, I like met with my son. Like the first time I met him, he wanted to meet his mother. Like after he turned 18, and I said we can meet up, and then we met up, and like I was like, he asked me first. He said, would you ever have a relationship with your son? I said, well, yes. Would you have a relationship with your mother? And he said, yes. And we've been together ever since.
They've been in a full relationship, not just they fucked once and got in trouble.
No,
for
they
it.
felt strongly for each other when they first met. That thing you were talking about.
First met.
I think if he's over 8, I know incest
Like
is
when
illegal.
they second met, I guess technically.
Second met.
That's a whole new meaning to go back where you came from, right?
Crazy. Wow.
I don't know. I don't think this all came from third cousin. I don't think I could go third cousin. Could you go third cousin?
I know my third cousins, so I can't go third cousin because that's
Well, the
weird.
fact that you said
But if I didn't know them and I went third cousin and I was in love with the guy and then we found out we were third cousins,
you'd stay.
yes.
That's the difference between us.
I don't know.
Is that crazy?
I don't think I would even keep track of anything beyond a first cousin.
Exactly. So if I found out randomly, I'd stay.
You'd save a lot of seats at the wedding.
Let us know in the. There's only one side. One side's completely empty.
I don't think that's how it works. I think third cousin is pretty far removed for some people.
Yeah, mentally, apparently.
To be your great grandparents would have to be cousins? Who even knows who those people are sometimes?
I'm probably already fucked my cousin, to be honest.
Small town.
Small town.
Big vagina.
Lots of cousins.
Yeah, lots of cousins. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, I guess.
When I was in high school, I had a friend, a Pakistani friend named Musa, and another one named Ahmed. And they were.
If you put it together, it sounds like a bed squeaking.
And, and we used to make fun of Ahmed because his parents were cousins.
Whoa.
And he'd be like, that's not that fucked up, bro. I don't know. Why is that? And then Musa goes, yo, this one time I was in Pakistan and I fucked this girl. She was so hot. And we're like, cool, how'd you meet her? He goes, she was my cousin. And we're like, that's gross. And he goes, no, bro. She was my cousin's cousin. I'm like, that's your sister.
No, my cousin's cousin.
I think certain more selective cultures strip away that, like, I think, like, Hasids are, like, running out of people to fuck.
Yeah, you want to keep it in the family.
Because, like, a bunch of them come out real rough with big heads and shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, because we're running out.
I thought that was just their hats.
No. No, the hats they're filling. Yeah, they're covering up that their heads are
they've got,
shaped
like, those
that.
weird, like, alien heads in the back of them.
And they're, they're, like, running out of people. Because they're
Would
so...
they
I
start
swear.
converting people? It's
They
like-
dress those dudes like the guards outside the Queen of England.
They truly do. They wear those heavy, like furry hats in the summer.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
Which I didn't realize. I always, my whole life, just thought it was their winter attire. But
No,
no,
they go hard.
I like their ear hairs.
Oh, the
girls.
yeah, the payas.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
My friend was a dominatrix, and she told me that a lot of Hasids would come in, and she had one, and he liked to be humiliated, so she would grab him by the payas and then straighten him out and let go and go.
Oh, I love that.
But she said tons of
She's
Hasids,
living my dream.
tons of Hasids
You
come
would
in.
be good at that.
A lot of them baby fetish.
Oh.
And a lot of them
Because they're fucking holding the world on their back.
That they want to be babies.
they want to be babies.
Okay.
That's
Or
sad.
another thing, a lot of them in their religion, you're not allowed to come anywhere but inside your wife, like in your house. So they would come in a tissue, put it in a plastic bag, and bring it home to throw out in the cum garbage. Because it's something like
It's kosher.
better in the belly of a whore than on the ground, something like that. But you're not supposed to come not in your house. So you got to
Only
take the cum
coming
home.
home.
With,
Not
you're
them
supposed
finding a loophole for where they
Yeah.
can
They
come.
bring their come back home
Yeah.
now. They're breaking the rules, but they're still like care about it
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's crazy. So sometimes when you see them walking, they just have a Ziploc of cum in their pocket
Yeah.
that they're bringing from their hooker to their wife's house.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
Well, this one girl I dated was a dom, and she worked at a dungeon.
Oh, I love this.
And she was negotiating. Like the guy was trying to talk her down, shockingly, and she like literally like started talking to somebody else and grabbed something, and then she just feels his cum splash on her leg, and he's putting his hat down and trying to run out the door.
No.
And they had to have security beat the shit out of him.
No, he tried to come and run?
Yeah, he tried to come on her leg and run out the door.
Oh, wow.
no.
So cheap. he tried to dine and he tried to come and
Come and run.
come and run, I think was the best one.
Come and run is really good.
Wow.
He tried to goo a Jew.
Goo and Jew.
That's really
That's it.
upsetting. Spitting on somebody really sucks, but I think I can't decide. It depends. If somebody like hawked a loogie on me, I'd almost prefer for them to come on me. If
Depends on how much they come.
I guess.
It depends on what their mouth looks like for me.
Yeah.
If it's a really gross mouth, I think I'd rather one thing come out of your dick.
yeah,
Then
then
the-
whatever the fuck's
has
in
been
your mouth.
growing in
You've
there.
been maybe yeah. Ugh.
You know what I mean?
If you haven't brushed your teeth in days,
A little
and, like,
jizz never hurt
you got
nobody. That's
mucus,
what I
yeah.
say.
Yeah. Okay. Can I tell
But
you
a
guys
lot
story?
could kill you.
You gotta
Can I tell you guys a story?
yes.
My freshman year of college, my roommate started hooking up with another girl in his acting class.
Okay.
And this girl was the fucking worst.
At least she was acting like it.
We called her the cunt. And that's just because
Hey,
one
she
day
took my name.
we were playing video games and I called my roommate a cunt, and she not in the room with us.
Mm-hmm.
She walked out of another room. She's, when I'm here, we don't use that word. Okay. Because it's very offensive. And we were like, okay, cunt. So
And
then
that was
she
her
was just
name.
the cunt.
Yes.
And we hate her. She used to lock us out of our apartment when they were having sex because she didn't want anyone. So we would be stuck outside for hours
Hours.
because she would want to snuggle.
Oh.
And he would be like, sorry, man, I got to. She doesn't want anybody to come in. She was the worst.
That's fucking crazy,
she
dude.
was.
That's insane.
I would feel like I'm putting people out more than like I'd rather them just hear me than
It was
have them
the
wait
worst.
outside. That's psychotic.
yeah.
So she dated him for 2 years. I lived with him for 2 years. They dated. They broke up. My junior year, I'm in another building, and I go back to a girl's room with her, and I'm trying to fuck. And I am striking out. This little punk chick, I mean, she wanted to hang out, but I could tell just this shit was not happening.
Right.
Fucking knock, knock, knock on the door. The cunt pops her head in the door.
No.
I go, Zach, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm hanging out with blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, that's my suite mate. We share a suite. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, that's wild. So she leaves, and I'm like, dude, your suite mate's with the cunt? And she's, I hate her so much. And she's complaining how awful she is. And she's
Not
so
the cunt
mean.
getting it laid.
Right? So then I go, do you like fuck with her? And she's like, no, why? She's like, oh, she's just the worst. I mean, just look in the bathroom. Look at all her products and lotions all over the bathroom. And I went,
No.
you should blow me and spit my cum into her face lotion. And she goes, no, I can't. I was like, come on. She's like, you can jerk off into it. And I was like, that's a singular crime. It's way funnier if you blow me and then spit my load. And she goes, all right, come fast.
Oh my
And
god.
hocked my cum in it and then shook it like a ninja, shook it up and put it back. And I would see this girl weekly, just knowing every morning
Your
there
cum
was
was
a
on her
big
face.
bottle of face lotion that she was rubbing
For a
my
long time, yeah.
for a long time. Was
She's
rubbing
gonna
in
kill
loads.
someone and they're gonna trace it back to
Find them.
Zach's 23andMe. They're like, we actually found your cum on her face.
Yep, guilty as charged. Dude,
Holy shit.
that was it felt so good. And
That's
I've never
crazy.
told that roommate, but I told all our other roommates, and to this day, everyone knows that Zach came with the cunt's face lotion.
The cunt's face lotion. Have you seen her since?
Yes, because she is an actress, and I've seen her in things.
No. I want to know who.
You wouldn't know her. I've just seen her in little bullshit things.
Okay.
But goddamn,
How's her face look?
Oh, she's very pretty.
Yeah, maybe the cum was good for her.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty. But oh man, that was a fucking good one.
Oh man, not the cunt getting camed. The cunt got camed.
Oh, also she hated cum. I should note that.
She probably threw
part
the
of the
lotion
reason-
away. She's like, I don't know why. I don't. fuck
Part
with
of the
this.
reason we weren't allowed in the room or in the apartment when they had sex was because every time they had sex, she had to go sit on the toilet and evacuate the cum because she didn't want cum on her or near her. So she would always like run out.
What does evacuate the cum? Is such a dramatic way to phrase that.
Yeah.
Take a shower, bitch. It's okay.
Yes.
Evacuate the
She
cum.
would have him come inside her, and then she would go and squirt it into the toilet, even though she was on birth control, because she didn't want cum on her or near her.
I feel like it's just like if you don't like cum,
Gotta
not be having sex. That's
Gotta
crazy.
tell you, very relatable. I hate something sticky. You know I hate sticky.
Yeah, but if you're planning, I feel like I'm always planning to take a shower after sex anyway.
Yeah.
So
I hope so.
What's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
Dude, I felt like such
You
a
know?
slut the other day. My chick teased my asshole and dominated. She was like calling me a bitch and a slut while I jerked off, and she like lubed me up. And then I was trying to be domestic, so I went and took out the garbage after. And I'm just standing in my elevator in sweatpants with a cummy asshole dripping down my thighs. And I felt like such a fat whore. I just know what it's like to be every fat girl leaving
hold on.
my apartment.
Were you trying to be domestic because it's part of the kink?
No, I was trying to be nice afterwards.
Oh, okay,
And
I
take out the
see.
garbage.
Yeah, but your asshole was just still coming.
Because we had really good sex.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, I should
saying thank you.
Yeah, I should do nice things for her.
I like that.
And yeah, I felt like every fat girl leaving my apartment going, oh, man, what's drippy.
You make her take out the trash before she leaves.
Drippy.
Oh my God.
No, taking out the trash is what I call it when they leave.
Fuck. So wait, did you go to college?
Yeah.
What college? You said that was where you
NYU.
fucked that girl. Okay,
Yeah.
NYU. Oh, I didn't know that. Did I know that? I didn't know that. You don't talk about that.
No.
Wow. What'd you go to school for?
Film.
Film. That makes sense. I know nothing. Every time we have a conversation, you're like, you don't know, because this actor from that movie. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so hack when it comes to movies and TV.
Well,
I'm
Kim
like,
likes movies that she liked when she was a child, and that's it. She'll rewatch Matilda 1,000 times.
Nothing wrong with
She
that.
likes, yeah.
she's in therapy.
No, the only thing that drives me nuts, and this isn't a dig at you at all, is when I meet somebody my age who didn't grow up on The Simpsons, and I feel like I don't speak the same. Like
I didn't grow up on The Simpsons.
I speak The Simpsons. My comedy language, my timing, everything is Simpsons.
Yeah.
So when I meet somebody and they're
Maybe
like,
I
I
should
didn't
watch it.
I didn't watch The Simpsons growing up. It might be too late. It might not hook you. I think it's the first 10 seasons are the funniest thing that's ever been made. But you'll just meet people, and it's like meeting somebody who speaks a different dialect of English.
Right.
Because it's not even just quoting it; it's like the timing of it.
You learn to speak from The Simpsons. It's like
Yeah, I learned the language
it was a
of funny.
parental figure in
That
your
was his
life.
Miss Rachel, yeah.
I learned the language of funny from Simpsons.
That
Without
was
a doubt.
his Miss Rachel. Is so funny. That's great. You know who Miss Rachel is?
Nope.
She's the kids now that she's like the YouTube that all the babies watch. And she's
Okay.
like this-
She teaches
Can we
you
pull up a Miss
beginner
Rachel
sign language and
She's
how to talk.
truly she's fucking creepy, dude.
It's the worst. It's the worst. And the fact that the kids respond really well to it, because there was this show, Cocomelon, that the kids were like obsessed with, right? All the kids who were watching Cocomelon were having speech delays. Like, it was like a big thing. Like, they just couldn't talk when they were like 2.
Yeah.
And then they switched them all over to Miss Rachel, and now they could all talk and sign and shit.
Well, my chick's a teacher for little kids, and she said a bunch of them have British accents from Peppa Pig.
From Peppa Pig, yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened to my my old roommate. Her Filipino niece was like, "Mommy, I want a milky," and her mom was like, "I don't know, Miss Rachel. This is Miss Rachel. The baby's going fucking goo goo gaga for this bitch."
We smile when we're happy.
That's me after I come.
I need to evacuate.
Frowning.
That's me after I don't come.
Frown when we're sad.
That's how I talk to men.
Happy again.
Pisses me off that she's got such millions of views. Like, this could have been any of us, dude.
This could have been any. We could do it still.
I could do it.
We could start doing
it
it.
happy and
Hi. Are you happy with mommy today? Say happy.
You know there's guys that jerk off to that, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a whole Miss Rachel.
I think that's half the demographic.
100%.
Subculture.
Dude, one of my biggest crushes as like just starting to develop sexuality.
I bet I know who you're gonna say.
Big comfy couch.
Yep. Yeah.
The girl from the big comfy couch.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
That makes
would be
perfect
your
sense. I've heard you say
childhood
that before,
Yeah.
and every time I see her now, I think of you.
Ew.
Like, yeah.
Dude, she used
fucked
to
up world we're in. I gotta go.
She used to be the clock. She would lay on the clock and spread her legs.
Spread her legs out.
Not Zach coming every time it hits 245.
Usually I come when they hit about 275, 300. Yeah, look at that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's an invitation.
Oh, there. That's what you liked. Zach was watching that like, yeah, I want to get in there. Look at his face.
I legitimately go, ooh.
No, you have a clown thing.
100%. Why do you think I like goth girls? They're just desaturated clowns.
It's
But
true.
it's just because it's her. You blame her.
I think, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That and my mom used to dress as a clown when I was a kid. But let's not talk about that part.
Oh God.
Yeah, my mom used to dress as a clown for like charity things.
It comes back to their moms always.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oops a daisy.
These bitches.
Oopies.
I'm gonna fight my husband's mom. All right. Zach, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank you so much for having
we
me.
have a heart out. You gotta go. You're a busy man.
I really appreciate you guys having me on. You guys are the best, and I love you very much.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming
doing
on.
it.
Where can people find you?
At Zach is Not Funny on Instagram, ZA Spook Show on Twitter, and just check out my podcast, Zac Amico's Midnight Spook Show, Bye Guys, and the Real Ass Podcast, all here on the Gas Digital Network.
Hell yeah. Alex?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. And if you like this show, check out Sick and Portly, me and Mike Harrington's podcast every Monday right after Legion of Skanks. Also, head to gasdigitalnetwork.com and use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, for a 1-week free trial with access to every single episode of every show, on-demand bonus content, live chats. And if you do it before September 1st, you'll be grandfathered in at the lowest price. The lowest possible price that you're ever going to be able to get from here into the forever future. If you wait till September,
Don't wait.
you're going to pay more.
Ching ching. I'm like the Migos to your.
Thank you. I love having a hype gal. My hype woman.
Did you say your Instagram?
Yeah. I'm good.
All right. Guys, follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on twitch.tv/QueenCong1 and check out my other podcast, This Bitch Podcast with Sarah Weinshank. Super funny. And I've got a bunch of show dates on my stuff. If you like this podcast, buy some merch, subscribe, review, rate it, leave a comment, share it with a friend, show some love. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.